how not to lose your files when you're using the virtual desktop interface. This is a continuation of the first video if you watched that. And if you notice, I have my Google Drive open here and my email on my desktop computer. And over on this tab, I have logged into the VDI, so I'm pretending I'm at the college using a computer at the college. Let me very quickly make a new file in Word so you can see that there are two ways you can go find software programs. I'm using the Start button, that's the one for the VDI, not the one for my computer. And you could scroll all the way to the bottom to find Microsoft Word, or you could just type Word, and be careful, don't take WordPad, take Word. So I'm opening Word, here's my file, and now I'm going to save it, and I have to choose a location. You can either click Browse, or you can actually use one of the offered locations. I'm going to use the desktop to help me remember not to save it there when I'm done. If you look at the status bar, you can see that I'm in the VDI, in my account on the desktop, and I'm going to call it My File and save. I don't need Word anymore, so let me close it. Not the one at the top, this one down here. Be careful. Notice that on my desktop now I have my file. You could, if you wanted, go ahead and log into Canvas right now, whatever browser you want to use, and submit the file from here, which is always a good idea. But finally, you want to get it back home to yourself, to your computer at home. There are two ways you can do it. Well, there are more than two ways, but I'm going to offer you two ways. What you don't do is leave it here because it'll be gone when you come back. It's easier to log into your webmail. So let me do that. I'm going to pause this while I do it. Good thing I paused it too because it was pretty slow sending me the push. Notice that I kept my window here smaller than the desktop screen so I don't get confused between my different close buttons. It's up to you, but as I mentioned in the other video, I wouldn't be I wouldn't be making them both full size. Anyway, let me compose a message to myself, and this is my file. I can come down, well, I can actually just drag it here, or I can use the attach, where's that little paper clip? Right there, attach files icon, and on the desktop on the VDI, not my desktop on my PC at home, but my desktop VDI, oh my goodness, I can click my file and add it. So now I'll have it twice now. And send. Notice that it shows up here in the VDI, and if I look over at my home, my desktop at home local computer, it also shows up over here. So it's in both places. It goes immediately. Alternatively, if you wanted, you could go to the Google Apps button and go to Google Drive, and uh, yours is probably empty and mine's very full. And I could just drag my file over, and don't stick it in a folder. So just drag it over here, and notice that it's uploading. And I will prove to you that it's there. It's down here somewhere. There's my file right there. Alternatively, if you don't want to drag, you can say, let me delete that one. Delete somewhere. Where is it? Remove. There we go. Okay. If I didn't want to drag it, I could also go to File, to New, File Upload, And still, notice I'm at my desktop and here's my file and I could upload it and it's uploading again. I have the same thing twice. And there it shows up again. And just to prove to you that it worked, let me go back to my computer at home, my computer at home on my desktop at home, and go down into my drive. And there's my file at home too. Either of those ways works. If you do it with Google Drive, you could actually set up a folder structure. You can see the beginnings of my folder structures here. Set up a folder structure in Google Drive and just save all of your files there if you want to. Or you can email them back and forth. And there are other ways, but we don't need to know about them now. So hey, try that out. Set it up. Just don't get confused between the two of them. That's so confusing.